Today I'm making the original cocktail, a perfect drink for parties and gatherings, punch. And we'll drink it together with my friend, a pirate in his heart, Vitaly. Punch first emerged in the early 1600s through the British East India Company. While popular belief suggests that the name comes from the Hindi word for five, referring to the number of ingredients, it may actually derive from puncheon, a type of short, stout barrel used for rum. Punch emerged from necessity when British sailors ran out of beer and wine during long voyages. They created an artificial wine using locally available spirits like arak, combined with citrus, sugar and water. Punch was believed to have protected sailors from scurvy due to citrus content and later became fashionable in London's coffee houses, becoming a luxury drink due to expensive ingredients. By the way, coffee house in those days meant more than just a coffee shop. Punch also played a role in American history. 76 bowls were reportedly consumed after signing the Declaration of Independence. That's a lot of f***ing punch. As British colonization of sugar-producing nations made rum widely available, it became the spirit of choice for punch. And despite popular depictions of pirates drinking straight rum, historical accounts suggest they preferred rum punch. Basic punch recipe proportions follow 1 of sour, 2 of sweet, 3 of strong and 4 of weak, referring to citrus, sugar, spirits and water, tea or juice, plus spices. However, experienced makers often work by feel rather than strict recipes. And today I'm making the Regent punch. It was named after George IV of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, not just Northern. He served as Prince Regent while his father, George III, battled mental illness. Despite receiving what would now be a £9 million grant and £7.5 million yearly allowance on his 21st birthday, his extravagant lifestyle led to massive debts, around 82 million in today's money. The Regent punch was named after him during his time as Prince Regent and became his preferred drink as his health declined later in life. First thing we need to do is, using a peeler, peel 2 oranges, 2 lemons and half a grapefruit, or a Seville orange, I just don't have it. Try to take off as little white pith as possible. Add about 200 grams of sugar, stir it to coat each piece in sugar, maybe muddle a little bit, and wait for a couple of hours to give sugar time to extract the flavors from orange and other citrus peels. Juice reserved oranges, lemons and grapefruit, and fine strain the juice to get rid of the pith. Now take 2 to 3 bags of green tea, in my case with jasmine, and steep it in boiling water for 5 minutes. Strain tea over lemon and sugar mixture and stir until sugar dissolves completely. And add all the juice from the reserved fruit into the mixture. Time to make the punch. Pour our citrus and tea mixture to the punch bowl, or to the punch can, to the punch... How do you call this thing? Tell me in the comments. Also add juice or syrup from pineapple. Just the syrup, we don't need pieces of pineapple there. You can also do it the hard way by making oleo saccharum from pineapple. Just take 200 grams of fresh pineapple, add sugar, wait for it to release the flavors and the juices, add hot water and make a pineapple syrup and add it there. But I decided that it's too much hassle anyway, so I cut this corner. And now to the alcohol. First thing we need is brandy or cognac. I'm using sherry brandy from Spain. I'm gonna need 240 milliliters or 1 cup of brandy. Dark rum, Jamaican or in my case Nicaraguan. 2 ounces, 60 ml. Now we need arak, a distilled alcoholic drink typically produced in Sri Lanka and Southeast Asia, made from the fermented sap of coconut flowers and sugarcane, or you can use cachaça. 2 ounces, 60 ml. And my own preference, a little bit of Luxardo Maraschino liqueur. Don't overdo it, it's very potent. About, I'd say, 1 ounce, 30 ml. Stir it. Now it would be great to put it in the fridge for about a couple of hours or overnight for all the flavors to marry, but we don't have that much time, so we're gonna finish it right now by adding champagne. Stir a little more. Close the lid. It's time to invite our friend Vitaly and to pour our punches into the glasses. A little bit of ice. Cheers. Ваше здоровье.
Not bad.
What do you think?
очень необычно, очень празднично, необычно, цитрусово, кисло, сладко, ярко, шампанское, конечно. Я что-то как-то вот, в целом не очень рассчитывал на то, что будет как-то вот ярко за счет шампанского. Я думал, что будет как-то больше в сторону кислятины какой-то, то есть прям кисленько будет. Ну нет, на удивление, очень даже сбалансировано, приятно пьется легко. Отличный запах, цитрусово зашкаливает. Слушайте, вообще мое почтение. Честно говоря, я думал, это какое-то баловство по большей части на вот этих вечеринках. Когда смотришь там в этих огромных, как это, не вазах, а вот этих салатницах, больших супницах готовят. Такой думаешь, ребят, чего вы продукт переводите? Нет, нифига, очень классно. Очень классно, его прям вот хочется прям залпом выпить, но это, конечно, это так не стоит делать, потому что достаточно крепкий.
To me, this is the best cocktail or best punch in the world. You don't have to use expensive champagne. It has a complex taste thanks to the oleosaccharum. Not just sweet and sour from juices, but also the flavor of oranges, lemons and grapefruit. And it's actually pretty strong for a punch, so be careful because it has a lot of champagne, a lot of strong alcohol, so Vitaly may become very available later. And now, key tips for making a great punch. First of all, use a large ice block or don't use ice at all. Use ice in the serving glasses because otherwise it will dilute your punch too quickly. Include citrus oils, not just citrus juices, but oleosaccharum to give the depth to the taste. Aim for around 16 to 20% alcohol content or less. This one is a bit too strong to my taste. Maybe we could use like a half a liter of sparkling water. And consider tea as a flavored alternative to water. Also stir occasionally so that ingredients can settle at the bottom. And that's it. That's a recipe for a great punch. So that's Regent's punch for you. You can make a smaller portion, but it's harder because you will also need to make oleosaccharum, also steep the tea and so on. So it's easier to make a big batch at once. Anyway, thanks for watching. All the recipes in text form are on my website, thedrcork.com. Link is down below. Also, the links to my Patreon and YouTube membership. You can join it and become the member of the Nothing Club. So you'll get nothing and I'll get your money. It's a win-lose situation. Subscribe to my YouTube, Reddit, Instagram, and check out my other recipes. All the links are down below and here on the screen. Drink responsibly, and as always, do svidos. And tell me in the comments which things should I make next. Maybe some other punches or kicks.